There's no doubt about it, Peppa Pig is one of the most popular cartoons in the world, and it's already won over generations with its simple and funny stories. But have you ever stopped to think that the show also hides some seriously strange mysteries and unanswered questions? The real Eevee. Eevee is introduced as a cute baby, the youngest sibling of Peppa and George. But unlike her siblings, who are always jumping in muddy puddles and yelling all over the place, Eevee, whenever she shows up, is always just staring off with this Matrix kind of look, like she's cracking the secrets of the universe while staring at a jar of baby food. Some fans believe Eevee isn't just another pink piglet in the cast. There are people who say she might actually be a symbol of something bigger, a new beginning, or maybe even the key to ending the Peppa universe. Sounds extreme? It does. But this theory is tougher than Daddy Pig's tooth when he tries to bite into a hard sandwich. And then there's this detail that really makes you stop and think, the little heart-shaped mark on Eevee's cheek. No one else in the family has that. Not Peppa, not George, nobody. So what's up with that? Was she adopted? Did she come from another planet? Or is she just really stylish? Either way, Eevee's already showing up with the kind of face and cheek that could steal the spotlight from Peppa at any moment. And honestly, maybe the world is ready for the Eeveeverse. Nothing in the Peppa universe seems to be there by accident. Every detail, every forgotten character, every old photo on the wall might be hiding an even bigger secret. So come along with us and check out another awesome video. Where are the humans? Ever noticed how there aren't any humans living in Peppa Pig's world? None. Zero. Not even a finger in the background. The animals talk, drive cars, wear clothes, work jobs, go to school. Basically, they live like us. But where are the humans? Totally vanished. Some theories say humans did exist but were wiped out or replaced by this new society of evolved animals. And here's where things get interesting. The Peppa world is full of stuff that's clearly made by humans. There are cars, planes, computers, schools, phones, even elevators with robotic voices. Did Daddy Pig build all of that? Or are these animals just living in a world that was already here? Some folks believe in an even darker theory. Humans were turned into animals. How? Radiation? Or maybe some wild science experiment gone totally wrong. Another even creepier theory says the evolved animals saw humans as a threat and got rid of them. Spooky, right? But wait, it gets worse. Some fans believe humans still exist. They're just hiding, living off-grid, deep in the woods, trying to avoid a certain mail-delivering rabbit who knows way too much. This theory gets even more interesting when you remember that the Peppa universe might be connected to the Ben and Holly universe, which has humans, fairies, and magical creatures. In other words, maybe Peppa's world is just one piece of a much bigger universe. A universe where little piggies took over the planet, and the humans? They might be watching in secret, scared out of their minds. Queen Eevee. Peppa's little sister just showed up and already has the whole fandom buzzing. It was revealed that the name Eevee was picked to honor Peppa's great-grandmother, which sounds harmless enough. But once you actually take a look at this great-grandma, things get a little too real. She dressed in a way that's way different from what we usually see in the show, more like a queen than a regular pig from the past. And that's when the rumors started. Could Eevee be getting prepped to become the new queen of the Peppa Pig universe? Important detail, there is a queen in the Peppa world. And she's human. That's right. Even though the rest of the world is full of talking animals, the monarch is this sweet little human lady. But here's the catch. She has no kids, which means, when she's gone, who's going to take the throne? A lot of fans think the answer is right under our snouts. Yup, the quiet little baby with the deep gaze and heart-marked cheek. Maybe she's the one chosen to unite the legacy of human royalty with the next generation of animal rulers. The crowned piggy prophecy, if you will. What do you think? Are we looking at the future queen of the Peppa Kingdom? Or is Eevee just waiting for the right moment to say her first word? And maybe it's, Your Majesty? Daddy Pig's parents. The Pig family is huge and full of lovable characters, but it also has some major gaps that leave fans scratching their heads. One of the biggest mysteries is about two characters who've never been mentioned, Daddy Pig's parents. We already know his brother, Uncle Pig, who's married with 2 kids, Chloe and baby Alexander, a perfect little family. But what about their parents? Missing, forgotten, total silence. And here's the weird part. Daddy Pig just had his 3rd child, little Eevee. A huge moment, right? So where are the grandparents to celebrate? No one shows up, no congratulations, no baby gift, not even a recycled birthday card. That's where the theories come in. The most common one says Daddy Pig's parents passed away a long time ago, which is why they don't appear. Sad, but believable. Now, there's a much darker version. According to this theory, when Daddy Pig was young, he did something terrible, and to protect him, his parents took the blame and went to prison instead. Yep, you heard that right. Daddy Pig might have accidentally sent his own parents to jail, and that's why they're not around in the series. They're locked up somewhere, while Daddy Pig just goes on drawing houses like nothing ever happened. Creepy? A bit. Ridiculous? Totally. But in Peppa's world, where rabbits have every single job, and a human queen rules over talking animals, logic isn't exactly a top priority. So what do you think makes more sense? Missing grandparents? Or a shady past that sounds like a banned Peppa Pig episode? Before you dive into the rest of the 10 biggest Peppa Pig mysteries, drop a comment down below saying, "Revelation!" Kids of different ages. Have you ever noticed that in Peppa's world, there's only one school? And here's the weirdest part. Kids of completely different ages all go to the same class. For example, George, who's way younger, goes to the exact same school as Peppa, and he's not the only one. Edmund, the elephant's little brother, is there too. And get this, Edmund's a genius. He could totally be in college solving quantum equations, but instead, he's finger painting, and it doesn't stop there. Peppa's school has no other classrooms, no principal, no coordinator, no hall monitor, just Madame Gazelle, who apparently teaches everything, from preschool to high school and maybe even advanced physics if Edmund asks. So here's the million-dollar question. Where are all the other kids? Do all families in the Peppa universe plan their pregnancies together so it's easier to coordinate school pickup? Or are there other schools, secret ones, hidden behind mountains, where kids with double names and no birthmarks study alongside robots and holograms? Different animals. In the episode The Future, Peppa and Susie are having one of those deep kid conversations about what they want when they grow up. And then they drop a bomb. They want to get married. Totally normal, right? But here's the kicker. They want to marry animals from other species. In the Peppa Pig universe, we've never seen cross-species marriages. Everyone sticks to their own kind. It's all very separate. So how would this even work? Maybe these questions will only be answered when Peppa's all grown up, in some futuristic spin-off where they explore topics like interspecies love, multicultural families of pigs, sheep, rabbits, and maybe even dinosaurs. Because let's be real, George lives for Rex. Claire disappeared. The characters in Peppa Pig are super well known, but have you noticed that a few of them just straight up disappeared? A classic case is Claire Cow. She used to be there doing her thing, and then poof, gone, like she hit ghost mode and never came back. Mr. Bull, who we always see at the kids' school, apparently has a daughter, but the show never makes it clear. In the movie Cinema Party, when Mr. Bull marries Mrs. Cow, their daughter doesn't show up at all. And here's the weirdest part. At Mr. Bull's wedding, Claire Cow didn't even show up to throw some rice. Did she run away? Or maybe there's a secret contract banning her from appearing in new episodes? Mummy Pig's brother. In the episode Grandpa's Computer, we finally get a better look at Grandma and Grandpa Pig's house. Mummy Pig brings over an old computer for Grandpa. But what really grabs attention is a black and white photo. It shows a little girl in a dress and a smaller little boy. And that raises a big question. Mummy Pig has never had a brother. At least, not one we've ever seen or heard about in the show. So who are those kids in the picture? And where's the photo of Auntie Dottie? She's one of those characters who always seems to be missing, and nobody really knows where she is. A lot of fans have a pretty wild theory. That little boy in the picture might actually be Auntie Dottie. Some people think she moved to a faraway country because her family didn't accept her very well. The flood. In the episode The Biggest Muddy Puddle in the World, a massive storm hits Peppa Pig's world, leaving everyone completely stranded. You've probably heard theories about why everyone built their homes up on top of hills to stay safe from the floods. Some even say it's proof the Peppa Pig universe takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. But here's a strange little detail no one really talks about. Have you noticed that Rebecca Rabbit's and Molly Mole's homes aren't built on top of the hills? They're kind of inside them. So, how did they survive all those storms and floods? Do they have some kind of secret high-tech system that keeps the water out? Maybe an underground tunnel to escape rising water? Or did they just catch the last bus out of town and move somewhere else? Mr. Potato. Let's talk about one of the weirdest celebrities in the Peppa Pig universe, and that's definitely Mr. Potato. A giant vegetable who shows up to give kids advice about eating other vegetables. Yeah, kinda strange, right? Like a walking, talking veggie commercial. But what really makes people wonder is, where did Mr. Potato come from? And where's his family? In the episode TV Land, there's a painting of him with someone who seems to be his wife, but she never shows up in any other episode, just in that one picture. Also, Mr. Potato drives a car that looks more like a spaceship. So, is he an alien in disguise? Did he come from another planet to teach kids to eat their carrots and broccoli? And how did he even get into the Peppa Pig universe in the first place? Is there a wormhole behind that hill somewhere? Or is he just one seriously weird character who really loves a healthy promo? More Peppa mysteries. Even Madame Gazelle would be curious. Will we ever find out the true story behind Mr. Potato? At the end of the day, the Peppa Pig universe is full of unanswered questions and characters with mysterious backstories. Whether it's the strange Mr. Potato, Daddy Pig's missing parents, or those houses built high up on the hills, one thing's for sure, the Peppa universe hides mysteries as deep as its mud puddles. If you're into Bluey and animated shows, we've got 2 more awesome videos you're gonna love. Thanks for watching, and see you next time!